Okay, looks like we're recording. All right, it's giving me some different messages lately, which is kind of odd. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to LisaBug Cardio Strength Fusion, where we meld together getting the heart rate up and strengthening our muscles, working our core and our posture, balance, and flexibility, all rolled into one. So let's get started with a nice march in place. All right foot march it out. So we're going to work today along the sagittal plane. So the sagittal plane, if you imagined a sheet of glass dividing your body into right side and left side, if we move our body along that plane of glass, we're working in the sagittal plane. So it's a lot of forward and back movements, squats, things like that. So let's just pump the arms a little bit through that sagittal plane. And stand nice and tall, shoulders are back, working on good posture. Excellent. Abs are drawn in. Now let's take the right arm to the front and bring it down. Left arm front, down, right. So we're moving our arms through that sagittal plane of motion as if you had a plane of glass dividing your body into right and left sides. Good. Warming up the shoulders with a little bit of mind-body movement. One more on each arm. Now let's do both arms at the same time, forward and down. So we're essentially doing a little bicep curl with a chest press, forward and down. Good. Now you can take those arms a little higher if that feels comfortable for your shoulders. We're working at 120 beats a minute today, a little bit slower than we have in the past few weeks. All right, no arms, just march. Now we're going to move our legs a little bit along that sagittal plane. Let's add toe taps to the front. Right, left, right, left. Good, just keep this going. We'll add some arms with the movement. Touch the shoulders, push back. Shoulders, push back. We have a bicep curl and a tricep press back. Now remember, if the speed is ever too fast, I want you going at your own pace, modifying exercises as needed today. Now let's keep the arms going just as they are, but make the legs a heel flex. Heel, heel. I know sometimes it's hard to do arms and legs at the same time. So if you're getting confused, don't worry about doing the arms, just keep those legs going. Now think about squeezing your shoulder blades when you press the arms back. This helps us work on good upright posture, stretching the muscles of the chest, and tightening the muscles of the upper back. Now keep the heels going, no arms. Good, just relax, kind of shake them out a little bit. Now we're going to change the leg motion to knee lifts, right and left, up, up, up. So anytime we shift our body weight from one side to the other, we're activating everything we need for balance. Core is tight. Now let's place our hands right on top of the shoulders here. We're going to rotate the elbow toward the knee. So we're warming up the upper body through rotation. Our knees are still in the sagittal plane, but our upper body's in the horizontal or transverse plane as we twist side to side. Good. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, back to a march right in place. Right, right. Now, if you've got some room ahead of you, I'm going to back up a little bit toward my screen. And that way we can move forward and back. We're going to take 4 marches forward and 4 right in place. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, in place. Now back it up. 4, 3, 2, in place. Forward, 4, 3, 2, in place. Back it up, 4, in place. And again. Now, if you don't have the space to do that, just keep your marches right in place. Do what you have. 4, in place. Good, back it up. 2 more times, walk it up. In place. Take it back. In place. Walk it up. In place. Walk it back. In place and stay right where you are, marching it out. Now we're going to march wide and narrow. Starting with this right foot, we go wide, wide, narrow, narrow. So now we're working along what's called the frontal plane of motion. The frontal plane divides our body into front and back sides. Good. We're warming up our hips with abduction and adduction. Now your arms can follow out, in, out, in. Good. I know we love to throw that mind-body work in. 10 more. 9, 8, 7. Good. Just 4 more here. 3, 2. Squats in place. Down, up, down, up. I'm pretty narrow in my stance. Probably pretty narrow in my range of motion as well. Down and up. Good. Arms just reach forward, then squeeze those shoulders back. Just 4 more squats. I feel those quads firing up. Now let's march on your left foot first. Left, left. All right, so I want to be able to do our walking forward, so make sure you're back as far as you can go, because now we're leading with the other side, that left foot. Ready? Walk forward. 4, 3, 2, in place. Walk back. 4, 3, 2, in place. Forward we go. 4, 3, 2, in place. Now, if you want to style in any of our movements, you sure can do that. 2 more. In place. Maybe pick up your knees a little higher when you're in place. Last time. Back it up. Now stay right here, just march. Now we're going to take the wide, narrow movement, starting with the left leg. Ready? Wide, wide. Out, in. Out, in. You can throw those arms in there. Side, in. Now if you bend your knees a little bit more as you widen your legs, you're going to fire your quads more. Our heart rate should be coming up as we're a few minutes into this workout. 7 more. 6. Excellent. 4. 3. Get ready for squats. 2. 1. Squats in place. Down, up, down, up. Excellent. Just 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Take a big step forward with your right foot, a step back with your left, and push your heel down to the floor. We're going to lift the arms as we come up off that back heel, circle around, and press your heel down to the floor. Just a little quicker. Up, circle. Up, circle. 2 more. Dynamic stretch for your calf. 1 more. Hold it here. Reach your hands behind your back. Stretch. Good. I'm feeling this a little bit in my hip flexor also. You can tighten that left glute. Okay, let's switch legs on this one. Left foot steps forward. Right foot steps back, press that heel down to the ground. We'll make a big circle, lift up off the back heel, and then push down into it. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Hold that heel down, reach behind your back, stretch, or your hands can be on your hips, pulling your shoulder blades back. Couple more breaths. Excellent. Okay, let's step our feet wide with the toes slightly turned out. We'll bend the right knee and then straighten it. I'm going to swing the arms and up. Bend, straighten. We're focusing on this leg extension on the right leg. 2 more. 1 more. Now as you bend that knee, reach the hand down, pull the elbow back. Reach, pull. Rotate your spine. Look down and then pull the elbow back. Let's get 2 more here. 1 more. And then bend that knee and hold, and we'll take a little stretch right here. So we'll feel it on the inner thigh of the left leg, maybe the hamstring also, if we have a little bit more of a forward bend with our body. That stretch feels great. Okay, let's press on up. Let's bend the left knee and then straighten. And we'll swing the arms and up. Now it's up to you how deeply you take it into that knee bend. Good. I want to keep the knee tracking over the center of the foot. 3, 2, and 1. Reach that hand down, rotate, pull the elbow back. Good. Looking for about 8 repetitions. 3, 4. We need this exercise for gardening. 6, 7. 1 more. And then let's take a stretch. My shoe is sliding on the floor. I was about to do the splits there. Okay. All right, let's come back up to the center. I'm going to walk my feet in a little more because they're sliding. Bend both knees. We'll round the back, look towards your belly, and take a nice standing kitty cat stretch. Tuck your tailbone under. That should feel great on your low back. And then with your knees deeply bent, try to reach down and touch the floor. Feel that stretch in your lower back and in your glutes. And then roll yourself all the way up. Finish with a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Okay, step your feet together. March it out. So we're going to do a few intervals of high intense cardio, followed by some strength training exercises. So I want you to do side to side squats at your pace. We're going to do 60 seconds worth of these. So let me get my timer ready. All right. So side to side squat, 60 seconds. Down together, down together. So you pick your speed, pick the depth of your squat, pick the intensity of the movement. Good. If you're feeling any pain in any joints, I want you to be primarily focused on safety here for your body. Good. Keep it going. 30 seconds. Whatever you want with your arms is fine. Good. 20 seconds. We're going to prepare to pick up our heaviest weights for some bent over rows in 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, heavier weights. I'm picking up my 8-pounders. Okay, so I want you in a bent over row position. And we'll pull one arm up. We'll pull the other arm up. 1 minute, everybody. Good. Make sure your knees are slightly bent. Your spine is in neutral position, including your head position. Go at your own pace. You can twist a little bit with your spine, working the back side of your core. Good job. We're halfway, 30 seconds to go. Good work. I'm looking right to left as well. That's kind of assisting with that rotation. 20 seconds. If you need to take a break sooner, that's okay. Really listen to your body. 10 seconds to set the weights down. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Set your weights down. We're going back into our side-to-side squats. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Squat, side, side. Good work. Now, the more you bend your knees and come down into that squat, the more muscle power you're going to have with this. But for me, I'm being careful of that because of my hips still recovering and that arthritis in my right knee. But let me tell you, I feel my heart rate is coming up here. Absolutely. We're halfway, 30 seconds to go. Good job. We'll also have one more set of our bent over rows, and then we'll have a drink break. Good job. Coming up to 15 seconds to go. Nice job, nice job. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, heavy weights are up. I'm giving us about 15 seconds in between each round to get set up. Soften those knees. Bent over row position. Here we go. One arm pulls. And switch. Pull. Switch. 1 minute if you can get it. You set the pace. Now, if you've got straight legs, that's going to put too much pressure on your low back. So bend your knees. Hinge forward any amount that's okay on your back. You're halfway. 30 seconds. Drink break is coming up. Pull. Pull. This is in the sagittal plane with a little bit of rotation on the transverse plane. 15 seconds. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up, set those weights down. Grab a little swig of water. Nice work. Okay, we have 1 minute of modified jumping jacks. Or regular jumping jacks if you choose to jump and jump, that's great. Otherwise, you can step one foot out. If it hurts to bring your arms above your head, you're in here or you're down here. 1 minute, let's go. Jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. This is on the frontal plane. You can punch across. Anything you'd like to do here, guys? Maybe you try a couple regular jumping jacks and then you say, that's good. That's good for Lisa. I did a couple, but that's good enough. Excellent. 30 seconds, guys, on your jumping jacks. Keep that pace up. I want your heart rate coming up. in your training zone. 15 seconds. Good job, good job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lighter weights. So I have my 5s. What I'm going to do is a bicep curl and then a squat with a little shoulder raise to the front. So I'll demonstrate it one more time. Bicep curl, squat and raise forward. 1 minute, let's go. Now, if you want to make this more challenging on balance, when you do your bicep curl, step 1 foot back and then squat, and the other foot back and squat. So I'm doing a little hamstring curl with my leg, shifting my body weight for balance challenge. 30 seconds, everybody. Then we're going back into our jumping jacks. Good work. Oh, I'm starting to get a sweat here. Good stuff. 10 seconds. Time for one more. And rest. Weights are down. Okay, we have 15 seconds to get set. Modified jumping jacks, you choose how to do them. 4, 3, 2, let's go. Good job, good job. Even if you do one jumping jack, one little jump, it's so good for your bone density. It's going to cause a shock from the bottoms of your feet, up through your legs, up through your spine, and then create what's called wolf's law, so that your body now tries to build more bone. Because it feels like, yeah, I'm going to have to be stronger to avoid this shock to my body. Good job. Keep it going. We're at 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds. Good job. We have one more set on the biceps with the squats. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lighter weights. Or whatever's going to work best for you with this movement. Okay, we're starting in 5 seconds. We've got a bicep curl with an optional leg raise behind. Here we go. And then a squat with arms forward. Good. Now, if it bothers your shoulders, just do a little tiny one right here. You can figure out what works. Range of motion for your body. Good job. We've got a lot of muscle groups working on this particular sequence. 30 seconds to go, everybody. Water break coming up. Woo. Excellent. 5, 4. Oh, is that right? No, I think we have 15 seconds. Did I tell you 30? I did. I don't want to cut you short on this. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, weights down, drink break. We've got one more set, cardio and strength. So we have a step touch side to side. It's like a speed skater. So we're side touch, side touch. Let's go, 60 seconds. Side touch, side touch. If you can, cross the foot behind. Good job. Stay kind of low into your legs so you're really firing the muscles of your quads. Anything different you want to do with your arms is wonderful. We are at 30 seconds to go. Nice job, nice job. Looking good, everybody. 15 seconds. Excellent. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pick up your heavy weight in your right hand and your light one in your left. Okay, so what we're going to do is an upright row with the heavy one and a side raise with the light one at the same time. Here we go. Same side. Now, if you want to add balance in your calves, lift up off your heels. Up off your heels. So your light weight is in the long lever. The heavy weight is in the short lever. And if you need to change it up, that's fine. You know what to do. 30 seconds to go, everybody. Then we're back to speed skater. And then we'll do this exercise in reverse. Sounds like a deal? All right, 20 seconds. Nice job. I hope those calf raises are working out for you, but you don't have to put them in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, weights are down. Speed skater, 60 seconds. Give yourself a couple seconds to get ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Side to side. Now this is our last 1 minute of cardio, so I really want you to push it here. Give it what you have. What I like about this is my shoulders are feeling tired from the weight work, so I feel like this movement with my arms is loosening my shoulders back up. Good work, good work. Nice. If you've got some room to take this forward and back, you can move it around the room. Under 30 seconds to go. Last time for cardio. Let's keep pushing it. Good job. Last 15 seconds. Then we're going to be picking up a heavy weight in the left hand and a light weight in the right hand. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heavy weight in the left hand, light weight in the right hand. You've got about 8 seconds to set it up. Here's what it'll look like. All right, are you ready for it? Here we go, 1 minute. Heavy weight is in the left arm for short lever work. It's in the right arm for long lever work. Now, if this is too heavy in your right hand, set your weight down, but just do your arm. You know, do that thing just with your body weight. Nice, nice. Stand a little taller. Oh, I forgot the calf raises. Were you doing them? Okay, good. 30 seconds. I'm glad you were. Sometimes when I'm teaching, I have so much to think about. I forget. Senior brain, 15 seconds. Good work. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights are down. Grab a drink. Excellent. We want that heart rate to come down for a little bit as we are going to go down to our mats. So I'm going to bring my mat out onto the floor and also my little blanket to sit on. So gather up what you might need. All right. So I want you to have your heavy and your light weights available for some supine exercises, which means laying on our back. So I'm going to put my heavy ones and my light ones. And then my blankie. Okay, just check in. How we doing so far? Okay, so we're going to start out down on our backs with some chest presses. So my goal is for you to use your heavy weights, but of course do what you feel best with. So we've got those heavy weights up parallel, and we're going to take the elbows down to almost tap the floor and push it back up, down and up. Inhale down, exhale to push up. Now I want you to add a bridge with this. So as you press the arms up, lift your hips up off the floor. Lift the hips up. So we're working our glutes and our hamstrings. Exhale coming up. Inhale down. Let's work on 7 more here. And 6. 5. 4. Your bridge can be any height. 3. 2. Now hold this bridge up. Take your arms halfway bent. We'll do small pulses. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax everything down. Nice job. Set your weights down next to you. We'll bring our right leg to cross over our left for a figure 4. Bring your left elbow behind your head, and let's lift and come across for an oblique crunch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Your right shoulder blade stays down on the mat. 5, 4. Relax your neck. 3, 2, and 1. Now just hug both knees right up to your chest for a nice figure 4 stretch. Good. Stretching out those glutes on that right side. Now, option is to straighten your other leg up toward the ceiling and do some ankle pumps. Flex and point. Flex and point. You can also reach through and hold behind your left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now set this left foot back down on the floor and then drop your knees to the left. So your right foot's going to come down toward the earth, and let's just hold a twist. Arms can reach out like a T or maybe goalpost arms. Couple more deep breaths. All right, come center. We're going to repeat our chest presses. So grab your heavy weights, or if you need to go down lighter, the arms are getting tired, you can do that. So we're going to just do the arms first to start. Bend your elbows down and press up. Now you can do this a variety of ways. You can turn your palms one direction and then the other. You can bring your elbows out a little wider to really focus on the pecs a little bit more. So maybe just play with this a little bit and see how you might like to challenge yourself. And then let's add the bridging. So we'll come up with the hips and up with the hips. Really squeeze the glutes when you lift. Looking for 7 more reps or thereabouts at your own pace. I've got 4 more. 3, 2. Now hold this last one up with the hips. Come about halfway down with the arms and pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 5, 6, 8 more to go. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everything relaxes down. Ooh, nice job. Set your weights down. We have the left ankle now to cross over the right thigh for our figure 4. The right hand comes behind the head to support, and we'll come across with an oblique crunch, 10 repetitions. Up and rotate, 1. Left shoulder blade stays down, 2. Exhale up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more, everybody. 9 and 10. Great. Hug the knees up toward your chest to stretch the left glute. Breathe. And then we'll straighten the right leg up toward the ceiling and flex and point for ankle pumps. This helps with venous return, blood flow back to the heart. Works the anterior tibialis muscle in the front of the shin. It stretches out the Achilles tendon, helps with plantar fasciitis. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that right knee, set your foot back down, and we'll drop the knees over to the right for a twist. Try to keep your left shoulder blade down on the floor. Just relax here. Take some deep breaths. We're going to be preparing to roll over onto our hands and knees for a few push-ups, but if you feel like you want to come up off the floor and go over to the wall or hands on a chair, I want to give you the option to do that. So let's make a little transition. Maybe you're standing up, or I'm going to take my little blanket here underneath my knees for some push-ups. So there's a lot of ways we can do push-ups. We can be on all fours and we can just let our elbows come down and up to the floor here. This is a nice tricep push-up. We can walk our hands forward a little bit, drop our hips down, widen our arms, and do kneeling push-ups. We can come up to the toes and do a full push-up. So the goal is 5, 10, 15. 15 push-ups total. Take your time, do them at your own pace, rest when you need to. Okay. So I'm not going to count these out. I'm just going to do my own 15. Let's begin. Think about long neck, shoulder blades down, abs scooped in. I'm about halfway there. I have 5 more. Here's my last one for 15, and then take a stretch, anything you want. I'm going to come to a child's pose. I felt that a little bit in my wrists, so I'm going to stretch the wrists out as well. Okay, so our plank today is going to be bird dog. I'm going to get my timer over here so I can see it. I know this sounds like a long time to hold bird dog, but we're going to be in it for 1 minute. In that 1 minute, you can add any variations to your bird dog, but essentially we'll be starting with our right leg back and our left arm forward. You can even do bird dog standing up, right? So let's begin now for 60 seconds. So what are some things we can do? We can bring the knee toward the elbow and reach out. We can take the leg and arm on the diagonal. A lot of different combinations. We could even pick up a weight in our right hand or tuck one, or sorry, left hand, or tuck one behind our right knee. So we're coming up on the halfway mark here. I know this requires a lot of stabilization in your right shoulder and your wrists. So do what you can here. If you need to take a break, that's okay. We are at the 15-second mark. Breathe. Stabilize your core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to hands and knees. Now the arm that you were on, the right one, yeah? Shake it out a little bit, and then we're going to do a thread the needle stretch. So lift it up and reach it under, and let's hold there for about 15 seconds. All right, nice job, everyone. Push yourself back up to all fours. And now our left leg goes straight back. Our right arm reaches forward, and we have 1 minute of bird dog. And then you're going to fancy it up any way that you want to challenge your body. And it doesn't have to look the same as it did on the other side. Whatever you need here. Lot to focus on, but mostly neutral spine and tightening up your abdominals. You've got 30 seconds. All right, keep breathing. Last 15 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to hands and knees. The left arm, shake it out a little. Then reach it up, stretch, and thread the needle and relax. About 15 seconds. We're going to be transitioning to a seated position. And I'm going to sit right on my blanket. And you'll need one of your weights, either your heavy or your light one. Okay, so let's come on up. Transition. Come to seated. So I'm going to use my light weight, which is my 5. And I'm going to hold it in my right hand, but hold both hands in front of me so I have them like this. I'm going to lean back a little bit. I'm going to turn to the right side and imagine I'm going to hand the weight to somebody and then come back in. Let's go to the right, hand it off. To the right, hand it off. 2 more for 6. 1 more. Back to center and sit yourself up. Switch the weight to the other hand. Your palms are up, lean back. Turn to the left, hand the weight off. And then back to center. 5, 4, scoop your abs in, shoulders are down. 3, 2, and 1, and sit up. Set that weight down. Extend your right leg straight. Let your left knee open out to the side. So you're sitting in a little tree pose, and let's reach out and stretch. Good. Just breathe through the stretch. Okay, come on up. We'll do the other side in just a minute. Take that light weight again. Now we're going to do what we just did, but keep switching sides. So I want you to be able to easily switch the weight from one hand to the other, or you can hold 2. So we're going to lean back, turn right, and hand the weight to someone, and then come back in and come up. You can switch hands, lean back, turn left, hand the weight off, and up. Turn right, hand the weight off, and up. There's 2. Good. 3. 4. You can do this without weight at all. Absolutely fine. 5. We have 1 more on each side. Total of 6 each. And come up, set that weight down. Good. Okay, let's do the other stretch. So your left leg's going to go straight. Your right knee will open out to the side, and we'll stretch forward. And take some deep breaths. All right, come on up. Okay, we're going to do a Pilates exercise called the 100. So there's no weight. You're just going to take your hands out, lean back a little bit. You're going to start to push, 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 push. Now you can hold one leg up for a couple rounds, and then you can hold the other leg up for a couple rounds. You can hold both legs up. Now our goal is to breathe in for 5 pumps of the arms. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two more breaths. And come up. Good. Let both knees open out. Stretch forward for your butterfly stretch. That can be a challenging exercise, the 100. 100%. 3 more slow breaths here, and then we'll come to our feet. All right, take your time to come up to a stand. However you come off the floor. Now, at the beginning of class, we did a nice calf stretch, so I want to do that again. So I'm going to stand the long way on my mat. My right foot steps forward. My left foot steps back, and I'm going to push my heel down into the floor. Now we'll take the left arm across the chest and stretch the shoulder. And then if you can balance here, turn your head to the left, stretch your neck. One more breath. All right, let's release the head, the shoulder. Step forward with that back leg and back with the right leg. Press that heel down. Make sure your foot is parallel. Align your hips and your shoulders forward. Reach the right arm across. Hug it in. Then slowly look over your right shoulder. Breathe. One more breath. And then bring the head to release forward the shoulder and step that back foot in. Shake out the legs. Excellent. Take a nice wide stance. And we'll side bend with the right arm up. And then just pull your shoulder blade back a little and look under your arm toward the ceiling. Another little neck stretch. You can support here at your hip if you'd like, or you can use your core a little bit more by reaching the hand across. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. Left arm reaches across. Pull the shoulder back. Look under the arm toward the ceiling. Tighten up your core muscles. Option to reach that arm across. Bracing the obliques and the muscles of the back. And make sure you're breathing. All right, inhale, come up. Exhale down. Now in class this morning, toward the beginning, we bent our knees and then we tried to reach down to touch the floor. This is standing happy baby. So it really stretches your low back. You can look your head from side to side. You can let gravity take your head, move it up and down. Feel a little stretch through your glutes. And then you can either stay here with bent knees, or if you want, you can try to straighten your legs any amount. And the hamstrings kick into the stretch. 2 more breaths. All right, let's roll the spine up 1 vertebra at a time. Your head will come up very last. Finish with a final breath together. Reach up, inhale. And you are free. Nicely done, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. If you logged in late, I've got to scoot right over to the Y today for my first assignment at the virtual, but I will be here with you on Friday to chit chat. So send me a message and let me know how you did with class today. All right, have a great day. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for being a part of the LisaBug community.